It's Morning Hog Happy Hour right here on 95.7 The Hog, Riggs and Guy. And Guy, guess what? It's time for a new installment of the Riggs and Guy Brew Review with our friends Josh and Amelia from SR Perrott, who are right there next to us.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I know.
Oh my God. It's been a year since we've had you in the studio.
Yep.
Q reunited.
Yeah, I don't even know. Right. Peaches and Herman. All right, I'm back. Now, welcome back.
I'm stoked.
You guys look younger than we saw you last time. Josh's beard doesn't, but the rest
Yeah,
of them
exactly.
does. But his body is
a little
like,
whiter now.
His body's in his 20s. But man, this is a great reunion to have you back. And as we head into another beautiful weekend in sunny Daytona Beach, it is time to have some new beer flavors. And I see new stuff right there.
Yeah, you got some new stuff, and I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so now it's I see. Well, hold on a second. Maybe already displayed.
Yeah.
She's doing the Vanna White.
Well, I was gonna ask what's first, but I already know what's first.
I've got some juicy gossip to share with you all.
Whoa, what
and
is that?
that'd be a juicy pale ale from Bell's Brewery.
Bellsburg. Yep.
Oh, Bells. All right.
I thought you were going to actually drop some gossip on it.
Yeah.
Well,
You may want to during this segment, depending upon how much she has of that bottle. We got to split it 4 ways. But juicy gossip, obviously a brand new one from Bells.
Kind of.
Newish. Okay.
So they did their holiday pack back in around holiday times,
Okay.
near Christmas, and this was part of the variety pack. Well, it did well. People really enjoyed it, so they've made it its own 6-pack. This is a limited release, so it'll be out there for a short time.
Okay. So get going.
Get going now. Yeah, exactly.
What's the octane on this one?
4.7%.
Oh, that's
Got
not
a
bad at
very
all. It smells delicious.
very light floral aroma.
Smells very good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. I guess the juicy would be the part where you're getting
Exactly.
that now.
A little bit.
Mm.
So, we've gone into that phase of juicy IPAs where it's not necessarily all about hop bitterness.
Okay.
It's more about that citrus flavor and that juiciness is the only way to really say it.
That was impressive.
yeah, absolutely.
very
Juicy is the way that I prefer an IPA. And may I read from the bottle?
Please refill the bottle.
Okay. Loose lips, drink sips. Juicy gossip is a little bit of everything you've been talking about. Explosive, tropical hop flavor that's sessionable with a soft bitterness. I'd say that's pretty on point.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It makes it sound like before you even have, and if you read that before you even pour it in your mouth, that is representative of what you're getting. You know.
Yeah.
By the way, I love that Amelia asked for permission.
For permission to read the bottles out.
Next time I'm going to say no.
Yep.
There's a lot of protocol happening in this first time back in the room. That'll all go away very.
Yeah, we're all
soon.
trying to figure it out again.
That's
It's
right.
our first sip of the morning.
We can all see each other talking, so it makes a big difference.
Oh.
Now,
Yeah.
so Bell's best known for Two Hearted, right?
Absolutely.
Is that the big
number one
front runner?
IPA, rated IPA in the country?
That's crazy.
Yep.
I never think about that, but that's factual.
It is factual.
That's
It's
not your data, that's actual
no, it's
data.
several years running as
Yeah.
well, as it should be. It's an excellent IPA, a great example of what an IPA should be.
They definitely know what they're doing.
Oh, absolutely. They've been doing it for a while now, to say the least.
And this definitely stays true to that hoppy, Two-Hearted flavor.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you're getting that juiciness, but you're also still getting hop bitterness. It's not gone. It's definitely on the back end. Very enjoyable and exactly what I want out of pale ale.
Yeah, you could spend some time, like a long week. Well, you got a long weekend ahead of you, but you got to. It's a limited time, right? So you got to get it.
Yep. Grab it now.
Where's some place we could get that, guy?
srprod.com/beerfinder.
Oh, boom!
Hey.
There we go. It's the first one. You feel good?
That felt
You want to take a bow? Go right ahead if you want to. All right. I see another friendly bottle right there with an unrecognizable cap. What is that?
It's another Bell's.
Oh.
We're gonna check out Flamingo Fruit Fight.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a tart ale brewed with passion fruit and lime. And I used to see this before in a can last summer.
Correct.
They switched to a bottle, and I really like this bottle image. It's really fun.
It's a
Yep.
fruit fight.
So we have tried this before. It's a seasonal beer, so it is out again, obviously. Bell's had ran into what a lot of breweries ran into with can shortages, aluminums and all
So
that
that's
kind of stuff.
that's still an active
Oh,
thing.
yeah, it
aluminum
is.
shortage.
It probably for the next couple of years, to be honest. Yeah, some of the larger suppliers are able to kind of work around it, but it's starting to finally trickle down to some of the smaller guys. and they're having some issues. But
Bitch, I gotta tell you, I hate to drag this thing down, but I am pissed off about the aluminum shortage. Previously, I was pissed off about the helium shortage. You know, because there's a helium shortage. I went to the Dollar Tree; they don't have any helium.
What?
There's a helium shortage, like on the Earth. Like there's only a finite amount of that stuff, and once it's gone, it's gone.
do you know who uses the most helium in our country?
I do not, but I'm ready to find
The
out.
military.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How come?
I have no idea.
Because they like to make their voices real high and stuff.
Well,
They're
ironically,
just
I used to
stuff.
work for Dollar Tree,
yeah.
and we used to run out of helium constantly, and
Right.
it was because when there was stuff going on, the military was taking the
I'm
bulk of it.
gonna give you a fun fact. Dollar Tree is the #1 retail user of helium. I don't know if that's true either, but they do a lot
It
of
is
balloons.
now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we just made that.
Wow, this is good.
All right.
Yeah.
Fruit fight. Now, I remember this beer, but I don't remember how it tastes.
Man,
it smells good though.
this is something when I go to a craft brewery, when I order a beer, this is what I want to have on draft.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Clock's in at 5%, so it's a little bit higher than our previous beer.
Yeah.
It reminds me of summer. You know,
Yeah.
maybe that's why they mentioned the flamingos. They say 2 flamingos walk into a bar. I don't know how to finish that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fruit fight.
I'm assuming that's what happened.
One of them says to the other, "What's with your knees?" Because you know they have the bend in them.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Wow. This is what fruits are fighting in this?
So you got passion fruit and lime.
Okay.
And like they said, it's a tart ale, so it does have a little bit of that tartness, a little bit of sourness.
Yeah.
But very, very enjoyable. It reminds me of summer.
And I know there's, beer is science. We've talked about it so many times on this show, where there's a science to this. But I feel like they really have got the tart and the sweet balanced
Oh,
50-50
absolutely.
right here.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
If this beer were on a teeter-totter, it would just stay flat. You could plank on it, right?
That's right.
Amelia?
I'm ready.
I'm really enjoying these flavors coming together.
Me
Okay.
too.
It's excellent.
Yeah. Well, this is what Bell's does now. I don't know what else they could do better, or what else you could have brought better, but that's a good start. We'll take a break.
Okay.
We'll find a bottle opener. We'll crack open that next one. Stick around. It's Riggs and Guy Brew Review right here on the Morning Hog. All together again. Josh and Amelia from SR Perrott on 95.7 The Hog. Morning Hog Happy Hour rolls on this Friday. Back in the studio for the Riggs and Guy Brew Review. That's Josh and Amelia from SR Perrott. Yeah, they can clap for them. Thank you guys for coming back, and thank you for bringing beers too. You could have come back just empty-handed. It would have been fine, but Guy would have been disappointed. I'd be real.
Very.
Yeah. But you brought some tasty beers on the front end, some Bell's flavors. What are we trying on this side?
So next up, we have our friends at Lagunitas.
Oh, yeah.
This is Stereohopic IPA.
Stereohopic.
This is one I have not tried.
I have not either.
Wow. Well, we're
It
all
might be
getting a shot.
because it says it's version 1, so I'm
Oh,
assuming.
okay.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not-
yeah.
I absolutely love Lagunitas.
Yeah.
Well,
We've talked about it 100 times. They have a very distinct style and flavor.
Yes.
That is, to a fault almost sometimes is Lagunitas.
Right. Like you gotta just, if you took like 4 Lagunitas beers and set them next to each other and tried to tell the difference, it might not be easy sometimes. But that's a good thing because it's so flavorful and tasty.
This one's going to clock in at 7.2%.
Hello.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Wow,
good stereo.
wow.
But
That's 3.5 per speaker, or 3.6 per speaker.
First speaker.
Stereophonic.
I can hear this beer. It's that good.
okay, all right.
All right, so
Put my
that
ear to
almost
it.
has a sweet aroma to it. Not fruit sweet, but
So it says you're going to get notes of pear, honeysuckle, and lychee.
that's a honeysuckle I'm smelling. I didn't know it. So thank you for
Interesting.
putting it in my head. Yeah. Lychee, is that what 3? The lychee?
Lychee. Yeah.
I saw one of those on at a Perrott or something. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, they're kind of spiky looking.
Yeah.
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 And
you
like a
get-
jelly fruit inside
Yeah.
it.
But if this is what's inside of it, I'm going to go buy a bunch of them.
Right, exactly.
You know? Smash them up in my house and make them into beer. Well, that's
Wow.
really good. So
It's
this
very
is a
good.
new
Correct.
Lagunitas flavor.
How new?
Brand new.
There you go.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
and seasonal or not seasonal?
This is seasonal as well,
Uh-oh.
so we didn't get very many cases of it. So if you're a
Okay.
huge Lagunitas fan, definitely go out there and grab it. Even
my
if you're
God,
not,
it's good.
go grab it anyway because it's a great beer.
Wow.
Like I said, 7.2%. Definitely get the job done, and once again, very distinctly Lagunitas. You get
Oh,
your
yeah.
hop bitterness right up front. There's no messing around with it,
Yeah.
and then you kind of mellow back out into those a little bit sweeter and fruity
Right.
flavors.
What I love about Lagunitas is they change up the flavor, but never the profile. You know it's a Lagunitas beer.
Boy, this is, and this has, I like a little fruit flavor. This is my favorite Lagunitas, I think, because I like the hops anyway. The Lagunitas worked with, but wow, this got and not too much flavor. It's not overpowering.
That's all coming from the hops anyway. They're not adding any fruit to this,
Yeah.
so all those flavors you're getting are coming from those
That
hops.
sweetness is man. By the way, that's what I call Guy during the show, off the air sweetness.
Sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
That's one of them.
Yeah, Walter Payton was my favorite running back, and I liken him a lot to Guy. They favor each other if you don't look at them side to side. But that's a great beer right there. Wow, what a nice surprise! And again, now we've got to hurry up and get it because they're going to be going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
You can go to srprot.com/beerfinder to find exactly where you can go.
Is there any fun?
Well,
what's
yeah,
on the
there is
label?
something fun on here. And basically it says the Stereo Hopic series channels our 25 plus year hop love affair into a spotlight on 2 special varietals at a time and the interestingness that happens between. The first volume shows what happens when New Zealand's citrus mango-y specialty
You have
Nelson
Amelia's having to turn her
Salvin
head and
and
the
one of
bottle
Yakima's
simultaneously.
heavy hitters, Mosaic, get together. Tell us what you think. I got a phone number on there. You can call them.
Yes, that's right. You can call them.
I've heard the voicemails that have been left on their machines, and they're hilarious.
This is one of the greatest things. Tell that story again for people who don't know and have not tried Lagunitas. First of all, go get a Lagunitas product, and then what happens?
So I'm pretty sure they have a website where you can listen to them as well. But I went to one of their regional conferences, and they played a couple of the clips for us, and I mean they were just absolutely hilarious.
Just people who call their hotline and can leave voicemails about anything.
and typically they are slightly inebriated.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ideally you can vibe in their
I
product.
love you
and
guys
yeah.
so much.
Their motto is "Beer speaks, people mumble."
Absolutely. And then those people are mumbling.
And they're obviously audio files based on that label. And I think I have don't I have a Lagunitas like album or something somewhere? I think I might have one.
Wow,
of those.
okay.
Oh, probably
Yeah.
back from the Vinny days.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I slipped him 100.
Yeah. I just thought he liked you more.
No, he doesn't like me at all. All right. Well, sadly, there's only one beer left, but we're gonna drag this out. What are we enjoying next?
So next up,
Rogue's Colossal Claude Imperial IPA. You know when it's Imperial, it's going to be a high ABV.
Uh-oh.
High ABV beer.
that stereotypic got through.
She just remixed it. Amelia just remixed it. I like it.
It's already hitting me.
So
We're not going to edit that one.
yeah, 8.2%.
Ooh, okay.
So
All right.
they're not messing around.
All right. All right, Rogue.
I had to do a little bit of research on this. Do you guys recall their IPA Bat Squatch?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
So that's
yes.
based on some mythical creature in one of the other states. So Colossal Claude is the same thing. So they're kind of going with this theme of mythical creatures. Colossal Claude is a sea monster, if you will,
Okay.
over in Oregon.
Okay. In Oregon. Okay.
Yep.
So it's like a Loch Ness monster of Oregon,
That's exactly what it is. 100%.
and it's named Claude. Colossal Claude.
The thing I thought was pretty interesting is they say that back in 1963, that Shell Company actually has a recorded video of something swimming around in about 180 feet of water that was 15 feet long.
Okay.
That had barnacles all over it. I looked for that videotape this morning. I could not find it.
You did.
I was pretty disappointed when I couldn't find it.
Oh, it's almost like you were. They did a little bait and switch just to get you to.
It's very
A
possible.
little clickbait. Well, if at the end of that rainbow though is getting this beer in your face, that's really well worth it. Now, this definitely does feel like a higher ABV.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
This one doesn't, and you're not trying to hide it. It's colossal for a reason. So you
Yeah.
want to taste a little bit more alcohol. You want to taste a little bit more of that bitterness of the hops. But it's surprisingly easy to drink as well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's extremely smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And it's not.
Yeah, you're not like cricking your neck because it's too strong.
Right. This will knock you down.
Now, I would say Rogue actually has a very distinct flavor as well. What would you pinpoint that as, Josh?
I'm sure they're using their own variant hops out there in Oregon.
Okay.
They have their own hop fields and stuff like that. And,
Yeah, they're not bitey hops.
Right.
They're
Right.
smoother
It's-
hops. Right.
Calm.
Like if you had sanded down a Pine Box Derby car. like that. If anybody's ever done
Okay.
that. It's probably for the two people out there.
When was the last time you drank wood?
Yeah.
So, it's been a minute.
Well, maybe in oak barrels, right?
Right, you know,
There
of
you
course,
go.
exactly. Wherever it's aged, I'm in there.
Thank you for saving me on that one.
This is one of their full-time SKUs now.
Oh, good. Oh, really?
So this will be out there
Okay.
full-time,
Okay.
part of their core lineup. So you don't have to necessarily rush to grab it, but I would anyway, just to give it a shot.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, aside from what Guy will tell us in a minute, where are some places we can find any of these great brews?
You're always going to have your best luck with the limited and special releases at Total Wine and ABC's, some of your higher-end independent shops.
Okay.
I believe Kloss Clod should start being in Publix's here within the next month
Oh,
or
really?
two.
Okay.
And, you know,
I forget about Publix. Folks, I like to call Publix my sneaky beer friend.
absolutely.
And sometimes I'll walk into a Publix and I'll be like, well, let's see, they got the Miller Lite, and they got the Coors Light, and that's it.
Yeah.
But then some days, oh, look out, or some stores, they got everything.
Well, the cool thing is they reset their coolers about twice a year or so,
Oh, okay.
and they're right in the middle of doing that.
Oh, no.
So
Ooh,
go check
okay.
them out. You may see some new stuff you haven't seen in there
Yeah.
before. They do a lot of BOGO programs and stuff like that, so it's a
Yeah.
great place to check out.
And where can we get one of your hats?
I
Your
bought
road
this
hat?
one.
Oh, okay.
That's one free swag I didn't get. I had to buy this
Josh has got a sweet.
I was going
road
to say,
hat
you
as
tell
well.
us that all the time. Just
Yeah.
to keep us from
one. That's 100% what happens.
Yeah, he's not gonna. Yeah. Just wait till Christmas.
I have a stack of 48 in my office.
Yeah, he's like a NASCAR driver. He's got all those hats they throw up to the crew and everything. And this weekend is a chance for you to get out and enjoy some fine SR products in public, right? You can do that at the World Center of Racing. Tell us about that fun.
Oh yeah, that's right. Come out to the Spring Turkey Run car show and swap meet. Yes, out at Daytona International Speedway. And there's a lot of room to walk around, and so you're gonna want a beer in your hand. There's
right.
16-ounce beers at this event. So just classic beers out there, nothing fancy, but if you're out there and you get thirsty, definitely grab a beer. It's gonna be hot this weekend, and you know you're gonna want to cool off, check out the cars, relax a little bit, and come do something different. You know, it's an all outdoors event, so you don't have to worry about things being too crowded.
Yeah.
Right. So
And
it
you've got
should
a
be
special
good.
vehicle out there too, right?
That's right. The Coors Light Cold Stream is going to be out there. We turned one of the beer stations. We brought an Airstream that's custom to Coors Light. It's got beer taps on it. We're also going to be sampling some new products out there with some girls from Michelin Group, and it should be all weekend long. So I'm really looking forward to it. You know, with the hours changing, it's going to be sunnier,
It's gonna be
longer,
warm. Oh,
and it's
love
going to be warm. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. So definitely come out and come have fun with us this weekend.
And Guy, you know, we've talked a lot about having our own vehicle where we could just like drink beer in it and then live in it. Think about that. It's an Airstream that it
This
has
is the
beer that
first time
just
I've ever
shoots
heard
out of the
this.
side of it. Yeah, no, we talked about it.
No, we did not.
You were asleep. But I talked about it a lot. You just kept nodding.
That would get us in a lot of trouble.
Well, that begins today at the World Center of Racing.
That's
so.
right.
That's right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So the Spring Turkey Run, you get out there and enjoy some of these products, and of course, if you can't find them at any of your fine retailers, Guy, where should we go on the internet?
srprod.com/beerfinder.
Well done. Well, you know what? My glass is empty, but cheers to you.
Cheers.